When I get that feeling, I want spiritual healing. I just thought I'd make a video here when before it gets too dark in the city of London, Ontario, Canada. You don't know what kind of covert and overt techniques they're going to use on me tonight. So far, they've done stomping upstairs, and then the guy in my ear goes, "You're the only one that can hear it, Lynn." So again, sneaky as fuck. And again, remember the hair that just suddenly kept getting shorter and shorter and shorter when it was Bob Marley hair down to here. And I have proof of it from August 1st that no one's ever touched my hair. How's London, Ontario doing tonight? Are they good? Do you want to make fun of my hair as you guys sit there and do coke and drink right now? Look at her hair. Oh my God. Actually, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, to the guy, whoever told somebody to come to my hotel when I made that up earlier, when I put the video up, and the guy pulled right in out there and said, and they did this first, like a thumbs up, like my whole family's done their whole life, a thumbs up. I wonder if thumbs up, for the people that know out there, if it's an Illuminati ritual or like a code for something, the guy pulls into your hotel. My whole family does the thumbs up. And actually, the greatest guy of all time used to do thumbs up too. And I think they stole it from him because they're weak and empty. Remember, a narcissist, a sociopath has to steal and mirror other people, right? But the guy pulled in. And I'm like, what? What? Are you working right now? And I made the video earlier. So my other point right now is I just had to delete like 8 videos to make one right now. So I've got 8 minutes. So again, a very, very abusive transaction. Again, narcissist, psychopaths. And again, I'm not playing the game. So I decided earlier, I'm not playing the fucking game. And I'm not going to keep playing this game of deleting my videos to make another one, because very much when a cop ever comes through for me, I'm going to have all my videos right there, right? It's my life. I'm documenting every fucking thing. And whether these idiots want to fucking dominate over my channel. Again, I used to have my things as NA, so I don't see the likes. I don't care who likes it or what, but now they got the likes turned on, so it always says 0. And it's like, I don't care about that. Why would I? Because a narcissist will stalk you. Remember, a narcissist is jealous of everybody's essence out there, right? So a narcissist will never like anybody's channel. They'll just sit there and creep 222 on the channel. They just creep everybody's shit, right? They're creepers. And again, remember when I first moved, my storage locker was kicked the fuck in and everything was crammed in there. I've never actually got to go back to it. I've never got to get one thing out of my storage locker from the night that I fucking laid the fuck outside by my storage locker on the ground with my dog freezing a couple months ago. And remember very much, they're getting my dog to bark now too. So again, a truth speaker, right? They're getting my dog to bark. So there's some sort of shitty energy coming my way. And remember, as a kid, the Waldrons made my hair so shitty, but everybody from St. Jude's would know that, right? They would know how my body parts would change too all the time, right? So again, going from being that beautiful blonde chick to having a mullet and then having autism in pictures, like again, the smear campaign, the humiliation rituals, and again, having a triangle haircut, right? So again, those pictures are all in my locker. So it's like, I don't really care because I don't really like that family. And I did walk away from them a couple of years ago. In fact, I might actually see if the hairdresser can just cut this side because it's balding in between where I had it shaved before. And then maybe I could just get the dreads to kind of just spike up like that right now. That'd be a cool hairstyle. What do you think for all the people that are on coke in London, Ontario and sitting there drinking and molesting me and raping me in my ear all night, where not even one fucking woman came around to fucking help me? But then again, remember, the narcissist only ever wants you to reach out to them, right? So they're just like, I can't believe she's not reaching out. How dare her? What a bitch. How could she? How could she be like this? And it's like, are you actually that fucked in the head that you think a fucking woman that was abused for her whole life for 49 years is ever going to reach out to a psychopath? Do you ever think I'm gonna ever fucking normalize abuse? Do you ever think that I'm ever gonna reach out to you? This is for my fucking psychotic family. And remember, living with a psychotic family, it's not narcissism, it's called psychos. So knowing that I actually dated people when I did cocaine 8 years ago, and then coming from the family like that, it all makes sense, right? I left the best guy that I loved to go do cocaine, and then got triangulated in all their energy, which is actually pretty gross when you're on cocaine. So my message out there actually for the women tonight in London, Ontario, and across the planet is, what they've done to me here again, trying to look for an apartment earlier again on my phone that's been cloned out in London, Ontario, telling the cops when I dialed 911 back in February, being abused by cops coming in smirking and doing Illuminati rituals and black magic all across my fucking apartment, when I gave names of who I wanted a restraining order with. Just saw the one time on the clock, 2511. So it still very much is that karmic father, the biggest abuser, the first abuser ever in my fucking life. And again, he's like a little kid, right? Because he's in an 80-year-old vessel, an empty vessel of not ever being healed. And again, I'm so hungry, I could eat at Arby's is the same person. So it's like they're literally the same father and son. They should be father and son with the karmic father, karmic brother and the karmic mom. They literally want to see you sit there and squirm, man. So they took all my friends, they took my Facebook, and now I'm living in a hotel sober, which is great. I went to Costco last night, so I have all my good food. But again, I am a money magnet and I am getting my spiritual inheritance. And whatever this community did with my money, because I passed all the tests, right, to elevate to the next level. And remember, whatever I keep saying is the truth, because truth seekers and truth speakers are the ones being executed. And by executed, I mean literally treated like I'm Jesus Christ, being scalded, hair fucking bald spots, hair fucking goes from here to like here. From August when no one's touched my hair, and very much the watchers can keep watching me. But the weird part about the watchers trying to turn it around on me, calling me a whore and a prostitute and a druggie and a drunk. Well, if you're watching me, you're going to see that no man ever came in my hotel. So I'm very much still celibate. You're going to see that I just opened my Bud Zero that I've had from October 15th, and it's now almost 2 months of living in hotels, and I finally just opened a Bud Zero tonight. And then you're going to see that all I've actually done is had 3 cigarettes today. And you very much, every time I watch the targeted individual stuff, that's when they fucking go back to the beginning again, like they did years ago when I got sober. They started over again. And again, they're very much wanting you to be like a sex trade worker, like to have a guy roll up and go, like whoever paid him to do it. I made a video with the license plate. So I'm pretty sure if the feds have been watching these people for 10 years or longer, I'm pretty sure in the Great Awakening, all I have to do is just keep talking. But again, I'm not going to be abused deleting a video to make one when I have storage. Again, it's all very abusive. And watching me with my finances, I had to get a lawyer to fight to fucking live. And being abused by a corporation in the city too, with scum buckets running the corporation too. And if anyone thinks in this fucking city that I'm gonna put up with Jezebels, that's the thing. Who's she gonna call? Let's sit back and wait and watch who she's gonna call. Well, I'm not even allowed to call anybody, man. So how abusive is this, man? How abusive really is this, man? It's actually fucking gross. But my hair looks really good. I actually hope it gets shorter and shorter, man. And I hope at the back maybe I can shave it kind of